Oh, is that what a mastiff is?
Yeah.
Or a mastodon.
What do you think a mastiff was?
I thought it was like a panther or something.
What the
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Ah!
Welcome to Season 2, Episode 23 of Bards and Nobles, the Dungeons & Dragons podcast where we eat cookies and cheese and pizza while drinking beer and playing Dungeons & Dragons. I'm Brian the Dungeon Master, and tonight I'm joined by...
Aaron Williams playing Baron von Beauregard VI, the Human Ranger.
Kibe Takashigani, played by Blake Harrison. That's it. Next.
Charles Nelson playing Max Stormblade, the human paladin.
I'm Anthony Boyd, and I'll be playing Grit Scrindell, the half-drow rogue.
Trey O'Neill playing Flint McShrimpton, the dwarf druid.
And I'm Andrew Danon. I will be playing Elon Musket, the Warforged Artificer Gunsmith.
We'd like to thank Cantrip Candles for helping us with the giveaway. If you're hearing this now, you've missed your opportunity and brought shame upon your family. But you have an opportunity to buy their amazing candles at cantripcandles.com. 100% soy, smell like a dungeon, and other things. But yeah,
It's really helped cut down the man stink in our little area.
I smell amazing. I took a shower today.
I would like
I
to
do
thank
not. I
him
came straight from the gym.
personally for covering up all the farts from Boyd.
it helps with the mom's basement smell we got going on.
Yeah, the styrofoam and cement.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mom's Basement, let's jump right in. Do you want to give us a recap?
How's that a segue into the episode?
It doesn't matter.
Segues are hard.
Well, we went to this hotel and murdered everyone and then chased a guy down to the sewer. So that's where we're at.
I mean, he's not
Retcon,
wrong.
that's what happened.
That sounds about right.
You're not wrong.
We don't murder everybody. It was like a bellhop.
No, one guy got away.
Yeah, one guy was running away.
You talking about the guy who made it to the sewer?
We're about to murder him.
You tell me the entire staff of the hotel was outside?
If I remember correctly, one guy got away and we chased him down to murder him.
I'm pretty sure we checked every room and it was completely empty except for the people that were dead or running away.
But what about all
I feel
the
like we
ladies?
didn't check every room of the hotel, did we?
In your way through, and then between Flint and Baron, it was pretty empty. Like there wasn't even staff or anything at the front. It was
After we get
eerily empty.
Maybe the whole place was a front.
Shakuz.
All I'm saying is, after all this, it sounds like we got a free hotel.
Guys, let's open a hotel.
Yeah.
Eminent
All right.
domain.
How about this? We open a ghost hunting outfit and we install a fire pole.
Who are you going to call?
Bards and Nobles.
You're the worst.
Okay. So the
Parts and Noble.
down in the sewer. The sounds of rushing water and heavy breathing from the air.
Russian water?
Rushing.
Oh, okay.
Some vodka.
Yes, comrade. I am the water.
The rank and pungent smells of this sewer fill your nostrils and whatever crabs use to sense smell.
Their tongue.
Mostly our eyeballs.
Sure, it fills your eyeballs with poop smell. You've got poo gas all in your eyes right now.
Yes.
He loves it.
Kibe has seemingly cornered one panicked-looking human. Seems to have some type of device strapped to his chest with a string ready to pull. He's behind him. There seems to be a large work table. There's papers on it. Looks like plans, drawings, blueprints, and some random mechanical devices just strewn haphazardly about. In the hallway behind Kibe, just past a rushing stream of poo water, is Grits. Oh no, he's on Kibe's side of the water. On the other side is the rest of the party, most of whom just made it down the ladder and are following closely behind. He stands there looking at you, Kibe, the string pulled taut on the device on his chest, and he says, I said, stand back. I saw you and your friends at the manor. You get any closer, or if I see another one of you, I'm taking us all down. And he threatens, and he pulls on the device a little, and you see it tug on his chest.
Whoa, human. Let's not do anything rash.
Did we all hear that threat?
Grits, you did, just barely. And Kibe, this room is lit. There's two sconces or two torches just hanging on the side of the work table. The room itself is about 35, 40 feet in diameter. And like I said, this is just carved into the rock. He's standing opposite a still deep pool of water. So he's on the other side of this water too. The water looks to be about 15 feet wide itself.
Can I cast invisibility on myself upon
sure.
hearing that?
Yeah, after you hear that.
I'm moving up
Not
as fast
yet.
as I can.
When did you lose your invisibility? You cast it on yourself last session.
I lost it when I cast Fairy Fire when I got in the tunnel.
Ah.
How many spell slots do you have left for that?
That will be my last. No, I've only cast 2 second level spells, invisibility, then invisibility again.
Okay. So how many spell slots do you have
I
left?
have 1 second level left.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, Kibe, he's standing across from you, just pumping full of adrenaline. You can see his chest heaving. He's just like, his eyes are wide and bloodshot, and you know he's been running away from you guys. He looks scared. He's looking pretty intense.
I really want to ask him about the room rates, but I feel like that won't get me. I really think you need to calm down. This has really been a huge misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding. You cut those men down like they were nothing.
Well, funny story. Yeah. So one of my friends accidentally bumped into one of the guys out there. We got into a fight. We didn't mean to kill them, but they were being very aggressive with us. We really just came to talk.
And what? I don't know anything. What do you want to talk to me about?
Is your name Devin?
Grits, give me a stealth check with advantage. He says, who's asking?
So the answer is yes.
26.
How much?
26.
Okay. Yeah, you begin moving down the hallway. I assume carefully. You're not charging in there.
Asking. Okay. Just some concerned citizens. I feel like you were backing me into a corner, so I gave you a corner.
He says, well, it doesn't matter. None of this matters anymore. I should just take us all down.
No, that's absolutely not what you should do. If anything, we're here to help you. We have uncovered a plot against your life, and we were coming to inform you of that.
You can see him kind of settle a little bit. At this point, Grits, you've seen to the room. You've seen the layout. You see Kibe standing across from the water talking to him. He's like, I should have figured they were going to go back on their word. I knew this was coming.
And by they, are you referring to the Red Hand?
I don't know who that is. I don't know who any of these people are.
What's happened to get you into this trouble?
He said it happened during the festivities on the day of the dawn. It was just after the attack. I saw you there, but after the attack, I just remember walking down the street on my way to Cargo Street, and then I got knocked out. And when I woke up, I was tied up in some damn alleyway. And they told me to do it. All right. They told me to do it. They were going to kill my family. They were going to take everyone I knew.
Who's they?
I don't know. I was blindfolded.
Well, if you'll just put your hands down and walk over here, I think we can.
At this point, the other four, you guys have made it across the water, and you're at the opposite end of the hallway, and you can hear talking. You can hear Kibe talking with someone. Grits, are you doing anything?
Am I close enough to him? Can I use my thieves tools to clip his wire that he's trying to tug on?
You walked around the water, and you walked up to him. I guess that's what you've been trying to do.
I'm trying to work my way behind him, and I'm trying to. If he's tugging his wire up, I'm trying just to clip.
Give me another stealth check.
Uh-oh. With advantage, right?
Yeah, you're invisible.
You're welcome.
Not any better.
Oh. Oh, done all I can.
15.
Okay, what was the last thing you said, Kibe?
I really think we can help you out, and we've actually been sent by the king to protect his citizens. So,
Give me a persuasion check.
is this man of any? Can I notice that he's of any sort of like higher class?
He is not. He carries himself. He's pretty well built. He almost carries himself like he has a military background. But you can't tell. Like he doesn't seem like.
I'll just read this to you.
highborn.
You can tell me what I need to do. It says, okay, so I have elegant courtier.
Right.
You can add your wisdom modifier to any charisma check you make to persuade or please a noble or anyone else of high social station.
Okay. I'm going to say no. But even like if that were to give you disadvantage or give you advantage, he's also still kind of like he's on edge and, already he's, kind of backed into a corner. So just roll normally.
Okay. Ooh. Well, didn't persuade him.
Oops.
Don't worry. I'm rolling like crap
5.
tonight too. So, oh, okay.
Not that crappy.
He's like, no, it's too late. And he goes to raise it again. Give me a dexterity check.
Is it sleight of hand?
Yeah, we'll say sleight of hand.
I'm glad I'm in the other room. All right. Yeah.
21.
Snip, and his hand, like he goes to pull it up, and you can see the vest pull just a little bit, but you snip it off. You cut it at the last second, and he looks down confused.
My invisibility drops.
Okay.
As soon as I perform an action.
His eyes, he immediately snaps to you, looks you dead in the eye. You see his eyes go wide, and you're like, oh no. Like you've seen this look before, this look of panic.
I'm like, gotcha, bitch.
I'm going to charge at him.
All right, give me initiative, guys.
Hooray!
Should the rest of us roll initiative?
Yeah.
In the other room?
Yeah.
I thought it was funny that he was threatening to take his own life, and you were like, no, people are trying to kill you. Don't do that.
First guy we have to.
That's exactly what they want.
Exactly.
You've played right into their hands.
No, 19.
Okay.
21.
All right.
23.
5.
19.
All right.
9. I'm not going to sing it.
Kibe, you, as soon as you saw Grits appear, you guys you said you charge forward? What are you guys
I'm going
doing?
to dash at him.
Okay, and do what?
Grapple him.
And what are you doing, Grits?
I'm going to try to remove that bandolier.
All right, so you're both going to grapple him?
Yes.
All right, go ahead. Give me grappling.
The old double grab.
Do I get advantage because he's helping?
I think Blake gets advantage because you're helping.
Son of a bitch.
That's true. You are helping me. I'll roll again. Good thing I did. Thanks for helping me. What do I add to this?
Like Brian didn't say anything like that.
Huh?
On my advantage roll. I
You
got
got
a
athletics. So that's the total?
Yeah.
Regardless, he rolled a
natural
1, so it doesn't matter what you guys do.
I rolled a 3 because my strength is a -1.
Yeah, you tackle him, and as you're tackling him and shove him back from the full force of your charge, you're able to just snatch that bandolier off of it. That has looks like 3 round metallic objects, each with, they look like magic grenades. Just
Holy hand grenades.
they look like. All right, and they're just attached
Unholy hand grenades.
Ooh.
I carefully.
Throw them in the douche water.
You don't.
No, I'm going to hold on to him.
Are you doing anything as bonus action?
Bonus action, I
Or 'cause
inspire
you're a
my
rogue,
friend Kibe. I
right?
was like, awesome work, Kibe. You the man. That's
What
my
are,
last
what are the rest of you guys doing? You guys hear like a panic struggle. You hear the sounds of Kibe and
Can I
Grits
message?
rushing
Can I
in.
message like, we fucking got him, guys?
Yeah.
I've been moving that direction.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm
Last
just-
episode.
Just running with everybody else.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
you guys all
same
pour in and you see Kibe and Grits just kind of wrestling this guy down.
I would like to take notice of like the little trinkets and stuff and diagrams he had on the wall and just kind of look at that stuff.
Okay.
And see
Do you
if
run in
there's
and immediately start looking at the paperwork?
But yeah, it's like, oh, they got this. Trinkets.
All right, you have him pinned down.
I think to the group, is this, what's the guy's name that we're looking for?
Devin.
I was like, is this Devin?
Whatever.
Oh no, you Devin? Who Devin? This Devin.
He didn't say his name was Devin, but I'm pretty sure it is.
He keeps his mouth shut. His teeth are gritted, but he looks away in guiltful admission.
This is Devin.
How you do?
This you, Devin? This you?
I pounce him and attack him.
All right. You have advantage on the attack. He's pinned down by Mr. Krabs.
Does a nat 20 hit?
Shit.
Yeah.
I can't wait to talk to my robot friend about these grenades.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna go straight Fallout and be putting them in people's pockets.
Wait a minute. When you said that, were you talking about me or Andrew?
Yes.
All right, so get to make a bite attack.
Yeah, as you're just pinning him down and Grits is attempting to question him, this giant cat comes in and just starts mauling
10 damage.
for 10 whole damages.
Yeah. No, I'm not happy
Did you
about
double
that.
that for your...
Yeah, and he's
20 damage. Sorry.
yeah, he's on the brink of death at this point. You see blood, there's blood spurting. Like, before you can even react, he's just like tearing into this guy.
You're pulling a Ralph
Well, I'm
over
gonna
there.
yell, Max, heal him. He's innocent.
That's it. That's the end of my
All
turn.
All right.
I do lay on hands and give him 10 HP.
I love it. We slice his throat and then put it back
I'm
together.
like, guys, let's not kill him. We have him pinned down.
We've made a mess of today.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, dude? We got the guy.
There's this pool of blood pooling beneath him.
As pools do.
Yeah.
I'm like,
But, I mean, he's still conscious, surprisingly.
you guys should have seen that. Me and Kibe, like, totally, I hold up the grenades. Like, he was going to blow us all up. And me and Kibe totally just teamworked the shit out of this.
I'm just trying to put the fear
That's
of
awesome,
Lyra in
man.
him. That's all.
If we kill him, we'll have failed our second mission by the king.
What's our mission?
But by the way, Elon,
Bring him back?
Yeah.
you want to check
Oh.
these grenades out?
All right.
Sure.
I feel like these are your expertise. Me and you can work something out with them. Also, I'd feel very unsafe just holding them out in the open.
I will take the grenades and look at them.
I have like some handcuffs we can put on him to restrain him.
Handcuffs.
You kinky son of a bitch.
Hot.
Can I start investigating around for his paperwork and anything that says anything about the red right hand? I
Well,
immediately
wait, hang on. Restrain him real quick.
All right,
That's what-
I put
yeah.
the handcuffs on him.
Before, as you pull out the handcuffs, he kind of groggily looks over, he sees what you guys are doing, and he begins to fight and struggle again. And he reaches into his pocket.
Can you do that if he's still grappled?
Yeah, you can attack while grappled.
Oh, that's okay.
Attack.
Also, he still had a turn. Also, like you guys were
That's
done with yours.
straight.
I think grapple restricts movement. But
Yeah, your speed
not
is 0.
Actions. And like restricting actions would be restrained, right?
Right, and you guys hadn't restrained him yet.
Right.
Got you.
Or
about
trying.
to.
Right. He does pull a similar device out from underneath his
A second bandolier.
not a second bandolier,
He has so many balls.
but there is one more. He does have one more. And he's
You had to
fighting
heal him.
you. He's fighting you, and then he just pulls it, and you see you hear a click, and then immediately like lines light up on the entire outside of it in a random in random shapes, and you hear. Everyone, give me a Constitution save.
Can I use a reaction to cast shield on myself and absorb? Is it like explosion or is it like gaseous?
And everyone
It'll be an
near me
explosion
gets
of
+3.
a flash of sound and light and concussive force.
To a natural one.
I'm good. All right. I feel pretty good about this.
I feel pretty good, even though I'm like
19.
right in the blast
19.
zone.
All right. So what did everybody roll?
19.
All right.
19.
9.
Natural one.
23.
23, and I used a luck point. 'cause my first roll
Okay.
was
So both Max and Baron, you guys will take the full 22 points of thunder damage,
shit. Holy shit.
and you two are blinded. by the light.
Revved up like a deuce.
The rest of you, you're able to shield your eyes and kind of protect yourself from the explosion, but you still take 11 points of concussive damage. And Kibe, I'm going to need you to give me an athletics check to see if he's struggled free.
I'm going to take
Not
another one.
today.
He
You're
survived?
inspired.
Huh?
He survived?
Just to see if he held on because it blew up in his face. Like,
25 without it.
Oh.
what's that?
25.
Okay, yeah. You're still holding on to him. I mean, you're sitting on his chest at this point because you fell down on top of him. He is laying there limp.
Is he conscious?
No.
Heal him.
Someone prepare Spare the Dying.
I mean, I can do cure wounds on him.
I can saber tooth him.
Yeah, we noticed.
Y'all had to heal him. I
I
could
started
finish
looking.
this.
I started looking through his paperwork,
Okay, what are you looking for exactly?
You're
looking
blind.
for specifically anything that has to do with the red right hand.
Can I try to,
Give me an
like, I don't
investigation
know, resuscitate
I would like
him
to
in some
turn
way?
back into a dwarf and
Okay.
help him investigate.
Okay. So the three of you are looking through the paperwork then.
Yes.
We just murdered this guy. Let's find out what he's got. I guess he kind of murdered
21.
himself. Can I resuscitate him in any way? Is he
20.
blown to bits? I don't even know.
He took it point blank. He was already down from the damage that he did to him.
Who?
Flint.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
And then he was brought back to a stable condition and regained consciousness when you healed him. And then he took that to the chest, so he's dead.
I mean, you finished the job, guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to search him.
Lesson learned.
All right.
Lesson learned. You came in here and
Are
we're
you
like,
searching the
mauled
paperwork or
him.
the body now?
Well, he pulled me over to look at the grenades.
Okay.
So now
Okay.
I'm over there.
I'm searching the paperwork. I rolled
Also
a
through
20.
the paper.
All right.
And
21.
I'll search his body.
Okay.
Keep trying to figure out what we're going to tell the king, seeing as how we just failed a second mission he gave us.
Shrimp and grits. You guys look through the paperwork. You don't find anything pertaining to the right hand. You do find certain diagrams, instructions to place what looks like another device. This one looks more magic in nature, not necessarily just machinery. In the fountain at the end of Cargo Street. Where you guys fought the thing the first night, or fought those hellhounds and things like that.
Okay.
The giant gorilla.
Yeah. There was instructions to do that, and then there was written instructions to stay at Mangrove Manor until further notified. But you don't find anything regarding the Red Right Hand.
Okay. Is there any maps to where he was he putting in, like, using the sewers to set it up underneath the fountain?
It doesn't look like anything. There's no like sewer or city blueprints or anything like that. It was just a very clear set of instructions on where to place the sigil, how like the specific spell, the specific incantation to activate it, and then that's it.
Can I memorize that incantation or write it down?
Sure.
I copy that to my notebook and then I collect. I just start collecting paperwork to take back.
I mean, it's not a spell. It's just like, this is the password to my Wi-Fi. Like, it doesn't tell you how to cast a spell. It's just how to activate a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still write it down though. But I start just collecting everything together.
Okay.
I mean, because I tell everybody like what I found, and I start collecting. Like, we need to collect as much evidence as we can to at least help us out because he's fucking dead now.
Yep.
Can we
You
search?
didn't find anything on him.
Oh.
Like, he
With
he
my
looked
nat
like
20,
he
I
had,
didn't find anything.
No, I mean, there's nothing to find.
Full of bombs.
Yeah, he had more bombs.
Okay. I'll turn
His
my
bomb.
attention to like the little trinkets and stuff that he had laying around.
Okay.
Because, I like trinkets.
All right.
So yeah, you guys just hear the water dripping in the background as you stand there in the damp, dank sewer.
I will use my last level 1 spells to give Strongcock and the Baron cure wounds.
Will that cure blindness at all? Or
A minute has gone by. You guys have regained your
sweet.
sight.
Eyesight.
You guys
You
are just
guys-
the flash itself.
Gotcha. So we now see
Temporarily
the
blind.
grim scene before us.
Yes.
You guys get 10 HP back.
Thank you, sir.
Sweet. All right. I am going to pick up the mangled corpse. And I say we deliver this to the king.
Or Noric.
Or Norik, I guess the king's guy.
Well, I think in addition to that, we should grab all the paperwork.
I thought Boyd already got it all.
You got all of it?
I'm gathering what I can up.
He's still gathering it.
I help gather.
How long does it take to gather?
Roll for collating.
Scattered it around. So.
Yeah, roll for collate. Do we have a stapler? Where's the postmaster?
I've got a manila folder.
I need to mail these things to the king.
I'll just like grab his little trinkets and stuff and just put them
I
in my
cast
bag.
Animal Messenger.
Give me Baron and Shrimp. Give me a survival check. Uh-oh.
You did.
Echoing down the corridors of the sewers, you hear a low growl for a second, just a split second.
9.
5.
Neither one of you recognize what that sound is.
But it puts us on edge.
A little bit.
I mean, I heard a growl. So we should move towards it.
Obviously.
There's
That-
sewer, are there
yeah,
sewer
that's-
gators in here? Anyone
makes
ever heard of sewer gators? I don't deal with sewer gators. Like they grow super large on that poo water.
Drink
I've
that
never
shit.
seen a sewer gator, so I'd love to see one. Because if I could see one, I can turn into it.
At the same time, I start looking at myself. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of gross, and I start prestidigitating all this.
Yeah,
filth.
I kind of giggle and I like splash more poo water on grits. Like, we just started a poo water fight.
Damn it, Quebec.
I'm a Zoolander style, like, water fight.
No, I'm not splashing back. I am just prestidigitating it off of me.
gasoline fight.
Freak poo water fight.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
I guess we're heading towards
You've
this
gathered
growl.
papers, you've
Yeah.
gathered this corpse up.
Anything interesting in these little trinkets?
We're headed towards the surface.
While they're
right?
doing all that,
Maybe I'll just take them all for parts.
Yeah, just you just grab a bunch of pieces and you'll sort through them later.
Bag, yeah.
while they're doing all the searching and gathering and stuff like they're hunting and gathering rather,
Right.
I would like to investigate further this sound, this roar that I heard by going to the tunnel that I heard it down and doing,
That was the one behind you that you guys came from.
doing an active perception check down it.
Sure.
You gonna eat that poo gator?
Of course he is.
It's good meat.
27.
I mean, it's mostly doo-doo. but
You kind of you do your tracking thing. You're looking down. You're smelling things and tasting stuff. I don't know. I've never had to actively track anything. You do that though,
You lick the poo water.
and so far you're unable to see anything. But then you see, or you're not able to find any tracks of any kind. But then down the corridor in the middle of the water, you do see the elongated, spined, leathery, spiky back, kind of swimming in a zigzag motion down the water, the back of a large crocodile.
Got it. Okay.
the doo-doo gator.
But
Doo-doo-dow.
where we're located at, it's not going to get us.
It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's just traversing. It probably just lives here and is reacting to the sounds that.
Got it. Okay. I go back and I warn everybody about this
Okay, it looked big.
upcoming danger. Yeah.
Hearing
I've
that,
already seen
I'm
a
like-
crocodile. I'm fine.
I ask
I'm
him if he's
like-
ever.
Is it different than a regular crocodile?
No.
I ask him
Okay.
if he's ever read the story Lake Placid.
No, but I've seen.
I tap
Jaws.
Elon on the shoulders, like, let me get those other grenades.
I just give them back to him. Well, here you go. Be careful.
Does it still have a wire on it where I can like pull all three?
No, they're
You got a suicide bomb a crocodile?
I'm gonna throw it at him.
yeah, sure, they do.
Roll for gaining distance. I'm gonna go. Like, guys, I think we should head to the surface. I feel like our work here is done.
I thought the gator was like in the way.
Well,
No, it's
think-
crocodile, not a gator.
we did a quick over of the manor.
We're not in South Florida.
Gator.
We did a quick.
Doo-doo-dow.
We did a quick over of the manor. We probably need to head back there and just make sure we didn't miss anything. Also,
I
left
investigate
my great grandpappy's net, so I got to go get that.
Can I investigate the room and see if there's any like secret doors or shelves or
Give me an investigation.
Compartments.
Elves on the shelves.
I'll be on your shelf.
A drow. My
23.
No, you don't find any secret cubby holes or secret passageways or anything. You do notice that the way the water is sitting, you have noticed a few bubbles, and just like it's a little cleaner than the sewer water. And peering down into it, you think you can see like way down at the bottom, like maybe an opening, or it looks irregular down there.
But it's the water the croc is in.
No. It's the water in the middle of the room. The croc is back in the sewer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Keybae, come here real quick.
Alrighty.
You want to put that body down real fast?
Yeah, and I just dump in the doo-doo water.
Don't dump him in the doo-doo water.
I pull him out of the doo-doo water. I jump into the doo-doo water. I pull him out.
All right.
Put him back on the
You've
shore.
pulled him out of the doo-doo water.
Come here and look at this pool of water. Look how clean it is. There's like an opening or something down there. Do you think you could check that out? Because I know you could breathe.
Yeah. It's in the bottom of the water? I dive right in.
All right, you dive in. It's kind of a tight fit. It's like getting into a big well, which I assume you've done before for some reason.
Strangely enough, I have.
You get to the bottom, and
He was the lassie of his village.
yeah, it looks like there's a little tunnel dug into the side at the very bottom.
Okay, I'm going to go through it.
You go through it, and
Is the water getting cleaner?
yeah, it's pretty clean. It's pretty clean. It goes on for about 40 or 50 feet, still in this little tunnel that's barely big enough to accommodate your size. It opens out to a little cave. It opens up into a bigger alcove, still completely filled with water. You follow. There's another tunnel that goes off. You follow that.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep following.
I messaged him. I was like, Keybae, do you say anything?
Oh, yeah. I'm a... Wee.
Yeah.
Back to him. Yeah, there's an opening down here that leads to some sort of cave. I'm about to investigate it.
All right, man. Don't do anything crazy. Or
See you
do.
guys in the
I mean, I'm not
afterlife.
your dad.
You follow it and opens up into just a much larger water basin of some kind. You definitely see light streaming through up above.
Okay.
You going up or anything?
Yeah, I'm going up.
All right, you go up and it's you surface and you just find yourself in another part of the city, just in a large like pond area. It's a pretty nice part of the city too.
Interesting.
Okay. Can they make this trek?
You've been swimming for a while. Luckily, you can breathe underwater.
Yeah,
I could make it because I don't need to breathe.
that's
But
true. Elon, come on through.
I could make it through the water.
That's true. You could animal form it.
Will
The
you
other
rest,
two.
Elon?
no, I made out of titanium.
I'm gonna
I don't know.
look around and see if there's any more. Do I notice like anywhere else the water's flowing out, or any more openings to the cave that I can see?
No, it's just it's a decently sized pond, just in a garden area,
Yeah,
almost like a botanical area.
interesting. Well, I found a way out. If you want to try to swim it,
I mean, can't we just go out the way we came?
you gotta fight through the gator.
I don't think he's much of a concern. Just
Yeah.
come on back, Keybae. Or meet us at...
And we need to go back to the inn anyway.
Yeah.
You can just meet us there if you want to.
Yeah, let's meet him there. I'm gonna investigate this area a little bit.
Get a cab.
Good cab.
Get you an Uber.
All right, so what's everyone doing?
I guess
I'm walking back
we're
the way
walking
we came
back.
to the surface.
Okay. I mean, it's pretty easy to navigate. You do notice the crocodile just kind of swimming along, at home in the sewer. I assume everyone's avoiding it. You're not like antagonizing it or anything.
I kind of want to grenade it.
Leave him alone.
It's swimming away from you right now.
I mean, we
didn't
could
do
use those
anything
grenades
else.
on
It's
something
about
else.
50 feet away,
There's a better use for those grenades.
60
All right.
feet. It's
You're
now
right.
submerged under the water.
He didn't do anything to us. Says the guy who just mauled
It attacks.
the guy.
No, it didn't attack.
I was trying to blow everyone up.
It's just like Placid.
You tell me when the alligator tries to blow us up.
Get his duty water. He'll blow you up.
He just catches my grenades. He goes, "Ha ha!
It was Dio.
It was me, Dio. You thought it was a crocodile."
At this point, you guys have made it out of the sewer.
All right.
Hooray!
T-Bay, what have you been doing?
I've just been investigating a little area, like making my way back towards that inn, the Mongolia.
Oh yeah, the Mangrove Manor.
Did you clean yourself off, or you just walk around in the town covered in
Mongolian.
poo?
Huh?
Did you wash yourself off, or you just covered around?
He
Covered
swam
in poo,
through all the
walking
clean
around?
water.
Yeah, I was in clean water.
Sweet.
But to answer your question, no.
So I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary around this pond. It was just
No. I mean, it just looks like a random, ordinary pond that you would see in a garden-like area. It's back at the manor.
all right.
Back at the manor.
Everyone made their way back there. There's a few more people crowded around. It looks like the bodies have been cleaned up, and it looks like the manor is people have begun blocking it off, and you have like local city guard just kind of like moving things, and like it looks like they've gotten rid of the bodies.
Do I see Great Grandpappy's net?
Yeah, you do.
Okay,
Yeah.
I get that.
Okay.
And
You just walk by and snatch up the net, and then a guard goes to stop you, but you see he recognizes you. He's like, oh, carry on.
Gotcha. And then I would like to pull out the journal that I was given by Noric.
Yeah.
And I'd like to ask everybody, like, so I feel like we need to report in. What do you guys want to report?
Report that we found Devin. He suicided himself, but we recovered a lot of evidence
Of
him sabotaging the city, his part in the attack on Dawn Day and stuff like that.
Day of the Dawn.
Day of the Dawn.
Okay.
Shaun of the Dawn.
Dias de los Dawn.
I converse all of that into the journal.
You're writing in shorthand, or are you just like just kidding.
I'm writing in a detailed report.
Just stream of thought.
Dear diary, today we found.
No, I'm writing in a detailed report of everything that happened.
Okay. Shortly after you finish writing, a little message pop up that says read, but there's no. No.
There's a little check mark.
Son of a bitch read it, and it was fun.
He sends a dick pic.
Who's gonna leave us on read? I say we go rogue.
No, a few minutes later,
Rogue,
magically you're watching on the pages. The ink seems to appear out of nowhere. Underneath your message, just continuing it in like 2-column format, and it says noted. Come to the War Hall.
Does it like fade in, or is it written in?
It fades in line by line. It doesn't write.
Okay.
Ghost Rider style.
No.
can you tell him we're still going to investigate the manor?
I haven't told you that he asked us to go to the War Hall.
I'm reading it over your shoulder.
The notebook with the basilisk tooth.
You asked what you wanted to write, so I put my head on your shoulder like gently. I was like, just write him like this.
Anyways, I tell them that our presence has been requested at the War Hall.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Well, I guess we make our way over there.
Well,
we need to
Grits
investigate
is
the
saying
manor.
that we need to investigate the manor, but to be honest, we actually do have the local guard here that they're investigating. They can handle that.
Well, let's ask him if they found anything in his room.
Okay.
In addition to the evidence we found.
Yeah.
Ask them if they found any gold or crab women.
Guardsmen. And I clap my hands.
Can I go into the mansion?
Sure. I mean, they're kind of they're stepping out of the way. Everyone's kind of deferring to you guys. Everyone recognizes you at this point. You've seen some of these guys even at the War Hall.
I say, bring me your highest ranking officer.
Who's in charge here?
I step forward.
Highest ranking officer number 4 steps up. He says, yes.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
What's your name?
Cool. Number 4.
Are you number 4?
Of 7 kids, yes.
Okay.
Oh. Not a very
Mom just
creative
gave
set
up
of
on naming
parents.
it.
Yeah, well, I mean, they
Try.
they come from a low station.
We've been searching for any sort of paperwork with the void. Did you find anything in
At the slightest mention of the void, he looks around spooked.
Calm down. Did you find anything with a Devin's name on any paperwork you found? If you could just turn it over to us.
He just lets you know they didn't find anything. Surprisingly, it looks like the entire hotel was empty. There wasn't any other guests. There was one room where it looks like one person was staying in, and there weren't any staff or anything. But it looks like food was brought to him, and he hadn't left his room for almost a fortnight.
Is there any booze brought to him?
No.
Can I go up to that room?
Sure. You leave the conversation?
Yeah.
Okay.
I asked one of the other officers. I hear that. I asked one of the lower ranking officers, like, "Hey, show me that room."
Yeah.
How you doing, man? You doing okay?
Yeah. He converses back with you. He small talks with you. Grits, you go to the room.
Next plot point.
I just want to investigate, see if there's anything that they may have missed. Like, I'm sure they were thorough, but
Give me an investigation check.
I don't trust them.
Well, while he's doing that,
Yeah.
I would like to ask everybody else, like, so we all feel good? Time to head back to the war hall?
18.
To the ending.
You look around and you find nothing. I mean, his looks like he had been staying there for over a week or two, and there's some refuse and stuff in the room, but it looks like
bucket in the corner.
There is actually. It looks like he was almost like locked in there, just kept out of sight.
Is there like any like scraps of paper or anything in his trash can?
Check
No,
the doo-doo
he
bucket.
Check the
didn't
doo-doo
have
bucket.
I will not check the doo-doo bucket.
That's where all the clues are.
Yep.
I go and join the others and head towards the war hall.
All right, they're actually a little bit ahead of you, but you catch up to them.
Like, hey, did you check the room?
Yeah.
You check the poo bucket?
Yeah.
Why would I check the poo bucket?
I mean, that's where all the best secrets is.
That's where I put my stuff.
You want to go back and check the poo bucket? You're not with us, Kive.
Yeah, I am.
All right, so you're coming up on the war hall as you're talking. Because I assume you're having this conversation on the move.
Yeah.
Clearly, based on the DM's response, all the clues were in the poo bucket.
We gotta go back.
The poo bucket was a plot point.
As you approach, it's tall, the tall building in front of you, the war hall that you've been to several times now. The doors throw open and you see Nora almost storming out of it. Just a very, very aggressive stance. And in tow, there's about 6 to 8 guards behind him.
I walk up and say, somebody's crabby.
6 to 8.
7 guards.
He kind of just addresses all of you, and without breaking stride, he's just like, "Come with me," and he just begins walking down the street.
Oh, okay.
How fast are they moving?
At a walking speed.
All right. I mean, I got little legs. I'm just wondering.
Gotcha. You're at like 3.7 on the treadmill. Like it's that awkward speed where you can't just walk, but you're not jogging yet.
I request one of the guard gives me a piggyback ride.
So Norik says,
Can I fall back and like slightly like nudge him to fall back a little bit too?
"Sure."
Shrimp.
You tug on his shirt tail. And
No, what does he tug on?
are you talking about shrimp?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right. As we're walking to where we're walking, like I lean down and just whisper to him.
What? You can just talk to me like a normal human being.
It's like I need to whisper to you.
All right.
I was like, we need to. I said this whispering, like I was like,
Yeah.
we need to report like Devin's death to the hand.
I mean, we'll get to that. I mean, he's dead. Like, they're not going to waste. I mean, they might try to look for him, but if they find him, they'll find him dead. So,
I just don't. That's the only one that's claiming our reward.
I mean,
So Norik says, what evidence do you guys have?
Oh, Grits has it.
Back there. The
Back there. The guy back there whispering.
Without looking back, he's like, "Grits."
I perk up. I'm like, all right, man, we'll talk later. And I head up over
I walk as quickly as I can.
Okay.
and I pull out like the collection of all of it. And I give him a summation of what I was able to like see from it. I was like, oh, they're planning, a similar event at the fountain. He has magical devices. I show him the grenades that he was using, and it's like it seems that he was the go-to for bomb maker or device manager for whatever.
Device manager.
Is it the webmaster or the?
Update some drivers, you know.
Okay, he's just nodding and he's shuffling through the papers, and he actually hands them off to one of the first guard in the column.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
That's pretty much it. I tell him like what he was talking about with me and Kibe is like someone forced him to do it. Someone was holding his family hostage and stuff like that. So I
They've
think
had him ever since the day we were accepted into the Dawnguard.
Okay. Mm-hmm. He says, "Well, it's all good for information. It's a shame what happened, but I guess that's to be expected."
he had the suicide belt and we were able to get it off of him, but he had one more grenade that we didn't account for.
That's a tragedy. And you can tell he kind of gets a more serious tone. He's less angry. You realize it wasn't him just being angry. He just has this intense vibe about him, especially when he's out and about, like in a command position. He says, "It seems I've made a mistake, and I've rushed you all into this. I understand you all come from different backgrounds, and becoming Dawnguard is a rather abrupt undertaking. And personally, I apologize for not giving you time to acclimate to your new positions. That being said, you have a duty, not just to me, but to yourselves as a face of this kingdom."
He said duty.
At that, I perk up.
Now we're talking.
Stoneface, he shows no response. He says, we've already talked regarding your first botched mission. But we now have eyewitnesses that you struck down 4 citizens in the street, as well as chasing down another and causing some injuries and some property damage in the chase, which is to be expected, but try to maintain that to a minimum from now on, gentlemen. Perhaps you lot should take a day or two to relax, recompose yourselves, and take care of whatever personal business you need to. There's no pressing matters at the moment.
I messaged everyone's like, we got centaurs to hunt.
But I do urge you to reflect on what it really means for each one of you to carry on the title of Dawnguard. Right now, I'm on my way to meet with Vices and the King for an emergency meeting. It seems there's been some new information regarding the void in the city. So I'll let you know what comes of that. But since then, I've taken the liberty to recommission the Spire. You can stay there whenever you need to. You can use it as a base of operations because, yes, reports of your extracurricular activities have circulated around the city. Speaking of a local tavern, again, as Dawnguard, try to keep that to a minimum.
You talking about the banging?
Yeah, the banging.
The banging.
I understand everyone has their vices, but again, be
That's my
considerate.
virtue, baby. And I pop my fingers.
And as you're walking, you guys are going down the street, and you pull up, or you walk up to a rather tall building. It's got a golden and purple painted dome on top. It's about 3 or 4 stories high. And it has a large double door in the front and like steps leading up to it. He's like,
Fancy.
he says, "This is the Spire. It was constructed ages ago for an old friend of mine, the Magus Sorsha, but it's been repurposed as a historical monument of sorts, and then kind of just fell into disrepair. But anyways, I've had it cleaned up for you guys. You guys can stay here for the time being."
Sweet digs.
Thank you.
And
Thank you,
he
Barrett.
says, "Sir Elon,
Yes.
do you still have that black amethyst?"
I do.
Well, I have a colleague in Kingsford by the name of Azrael Ilvek. He's the chairperson for the Ministry of Imagination and the leading researcher into Eldritch Kinetics.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to him about that, and he requested if he could see it, he might be able to shed some more light on what that
Sure.
can do for you guys. And that's pretty much it. You guys can stay here as long as you need to. I'll contact you in a few days regarding your next mission. All right.
Excellent.
Carry on, soldiers. And then he begins to walk off with his
Entourage.
entourage of men. cape billowing in the wind as he turns, kicking up dust.
To be fair, they started it.
No, you started that. You're the one who pulled out your gun.
I put it away, and we started talking it down. And then somebody tried to walk in around the big
Yeah, it's
bouncer
real hard to
dude.
reel it back in from 11. So, yeah.
I'm just saying they were definitely holding someone hostage. I wouldn't consider them regular civilians.
Look, we need to talk to the king directly.
Yeah, F this guy. If anything, I want to kill this guy. I say we fight him.
I feel like that's jumping the whatever the equivalent of a gun
Guys,
is.
don't you get it?
You
Like
have two members that have
our
guns.
rash action.
They're not like
I'm going to go check out the new
like that's
digs.
jumping
Hold on,
the
before,
thunder river.
before anybody leaves, I want to say, guys, don't you get it? Like our rash actions have put us under house arrest for the next couple of days. We've
What are you
got to think before we go around doing stuff.
He just said to
Now
relax.
that you put it to me
We can-
that way, I'm not going in the spire.
I was like, we still have centaurs to go hunt.
got
There's
a
still a
job to
gold
do.
dragon. Like,
we need to talk to the king about
No,
who
man,
in
we're-
his council is part of the void.
I think it's Norik.
It might be. Or, Captain, I got a chain across my eyes. I'm pretty sure that's his name.
I'm just saying, like,
Number 4?
there's centaurs. There are
Guard number
centaurs to
4
be hunted.
seems Shady.
I feel like you're not taking this seriously, Grits.
What more do you want? What do you want me to do? There's
I'm just
another. There's
saying, like,
another
we have-
dragon.
We have
Like the
responsibilities
amethyst.
in our role, and we are. This is a punishment. Them telling us to take off a couple of days and sit in the tower. This is we are being put under watch.
Well,
Yeah, but
our
we can
responsibility
choose.
is to the king, not to Norik.
Norik.
Yeah, I know, and he's over here suggesting that we run away and go off gallivanting and hunt dragons.
I'm saying we go talk to the king directly.
Dude, you remember what happened
needs
to
to
the
hear
last
from us.
dragon we saw? He had answers to the void.
It's true.
maybe Norik knows about the dragon. The golden dragon doesn't want us to go investigate.
We need to talk to the king, and then we can go
Also-
investigate the centaurs. All in favor?
Aye.
Also,
Whoa,
All
I'm not-
opposed?
I'm opposed to going and talking to this king. I think we just skip that and just go straight to centaurs.
No, we need our charge is to aid the king and to guard his kingdom.
All right, so Baron.
spire is
Baron,
falling
you just want
apart
to chill
around
out. You just want to chill out in the spire for a little while and just take that. Is that what you want to do?
honestly, we deserve it after what we've done.
What did we do? He was being trapped. He was like talking about being under house arrest. That guy had been captured, and obviously these guys that we murdered, these civilians that we murdered in the streets, were his captors, and they probably are the ones who mugged him and threw him in this prison cell to begin with.
Those
Look.
men were dead before we found out any of that.
We've saved this kingdom
that
already.
matter?
We've stopped it from collapsing on top of our heads. And I say we go speak to the king.
This is now a "Would you kill Hitler before he killed everybody?" question.
I go into the spire and check out the new digs.
I also go in and look for a place to rest because I'm pretty tired and beat up.
fine.
Yeah.
Wait, how long of a rest?
a long rest. What time of the day is it?
What time of the day is it?
It's later in the afternoon.
Can we
Cube?
go see the king in the morning? Would that be feasible?
Yeah, we can do that.
Wait, it's in the morning? Wait, what time is it?
Later in the afternoon.
yeah, basically long rest, then go see the king.
Where's the postmaster?
It's dusk.
And why did Norik think that we murdered civilians? Was he not privy to the fact that that guy was being held?
No, he just said that's what it looks like to the public.
He didn't say
we'll murder
civilians. He said citizens.
They weren't citizens; they were criminals.
I mean,
Criminals are still
They're not
citizens.
mutually exclusive.
They can't vote.
Why not both? Porque son estos?
You don't have a right to vote.
They can't vote.
I do what I want. Whatever.
They didn't vote me, Dawnguard.
No, is Baron is correct. We do need to be more careful about what we do. But the bottom line is what we've done so far has been good.
Has been all right. We haven't made a wrong choice yet, in my
I mean,
opinion.
it's been a little messy. We probably could have done it a little cleaner, but I don't think we would have gotten in past those guys otherwise. Honestly.
All right, you guys want to go in for the night?
Yes.
Yep.
I gotta
Get us
check
a
out the
long
spire.
rest.
I pull Kube aside. I say, we need to go talk to the king.
All right, let's go talk to the king. All right.
Inside there's a large foyer and
Foyer.
no, this is a foyer.
No, sir.
A foyers.
It's very nice. It's very elegant. There's obviously a great deal of attention to detail put in here. It's very, it's not fashionable compared to some of the other architecture you've been to because it's an older building. It's more of a like historical building. And there's lots of nice stonework. There's stained glass. There's bright colors. It's looked like they had a decorator come in here and do it up.
Is there a fire pole?
There's no fire pole, but in the dead center of in the foyer, when you enter the great room behind it, there is a large circular dais that has a slight glow around the edge of it, and then there's like a pillar of light that looks like it goes up into the ceiling.
Sweet. Any like people around, like servants or anything like that?
No.
Okay. I step into the dais.
All right. You step on it and it kind of glows a little intensely for a second, then fades back down, and there's a slight like hovering nature to it.
I say, cool. Take me to the basement.
You say that out loud, but nothing happens.
Do I see any like dials or anything like that around it?
Nope. It just kind of loops roll down. You look down and then you just start thinking really hard. You just want to go down to the basement, and then it begins to lower itself.
Cool, yeah.
That's pretty dope.
I think to everybody else, like, you think it, you do it. And I go down to the basement.
It goes down.
Oh, no. I think really hard about pooping.
It goes down one level, and it looks like this area was definitely used as a storage room. This part of the building, definitely not been cleaned up recently. It's cobwebs, a thick layer of dust over everything. There's still sheets over all kinds of things. It looks like they just cleaned out a portion of the building for you guys.
Okay. I'm just exploring this basement. This feels more homey to me than all that fanciness upstairs.
Okay.
Nice.
He likes being around dirt, but he hates it on him.
Interesting. He's a walking conundrum.
Well, I'm gonna clean up, but this it's less fancy. That's the bottom line. Is I can clean this up and be
Max,
fine.
Baron, Elon, what are you guys doing?
I'll just go explore like the other floors. Use the mind elevator.
Gotcha.
So is this place stocked? Are there like food and supplies? And
Is there alcohol?
Yeah. It's got some like okay.
Question.
I get in on that.
All right.
On this sharp sugar that I have.
Yeah.
Do I know if like how one is to ingest this? Like if you do you have to snort it?
Yeah.
Do you have to, if you lick it, do you eat it? Does anything happen?
Yeah, you snort it.
You snort it?
Yeah.
Noted.
All right.
I'm gonna start pocket sanding people.
Shrimp and Kibe, what are you guys doing? You guys all notice Shrimp and Kibe are still outside.
We're marching towards the castle, the king castle.
All right. Yeah, you head towards the citadel, where the king stays. And two guards from the very first day, the one Warforged, and I believe the other one was a Goliath in their fancy, not quite as decorative armor. They look like they're in more utilitarian gear this time, but they have their pikes out. And they're like, hello, Dawnguard. And they kind of bow their heads to you.
I kind of nod to them and I keep walking.
Into the door, because the gates are shut, or the gate is shut.
I say, open the gates.
He's like, I'm afraid I can't do that. Per the king's orders.
We have business with the king.
I understand that, but he'll let us know when to let you in. I'm sorry, sir.
All right, we start murdering.
I put my hands up and start walking back and away.
The Warforged and the Goliath hear you say that. They look at each other real quick, and they stare at you, and then they start laughing. That's a good one, Sir Crab.
And I give him like a little handshake.
All right.
Like hit him with an elbow.
Little claw shake.
Tickle him a little bit.
He actually reciprocates all that, and he dabs at the end.
Just give him like one real quick dab. With my mini arms.
Gotcha. All right.
Like your mini arms, like tiny, or like mini as in like all of them?
All of them.
Okay.
Can I investigate and
But
see what
all
all
my
is
tiny
just
ones.
down here?
Okay.
Yeah. Give me an investigation check, and let me know what you rolled.
As we were walking away, I'm like, just tell the king that we came to see him and our feelings are pretty badly hurt.
Of course.
In Druidic, I ask him, I just say, how's your day been? I just want to test if he
I
understands.
say
Gotcha.
9.
He, neither one of them understand you.
Yeah. Okay. Can I write Druidic? Is it a written language?
I think it's a written language because people will write it on
do
trees
markings
and
and stuff. It's like hobo markings. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah. And
Hobo markings.
I just write need to talk, and then I write Flint, and I say, can you make sure this makes it to the king?
The Warforged says, of course.
Yeah.
And grabs it.
Yeah.
His chesticle pocket opens up and he sticks it in there.
His like nipple flaps down. And he like
Roll it up real tight and slide it in. All right. Yeah. I mean, I guess we've done all we can.
Like those heart plugs.
20.
Oh my god. All right, looks like there's 20 casks down there of some liquids.
Some random.
I message. I was like, "Hey, Baron, come down to the basement. I got a present for you."
I guess I go down to the basement to see what.
I literally just went off this
present
table
is.
whenever he rolled.
But knowing that he is the only one down there,
Mhm.
I go down there very cautiously.
Okay.
I don't want to be jumped and attacked and assassinated.
All right, you ride the lift down and it's like gets to the bottom.
Okay.
I was like, "Check this out," and like I prestidigitate like minor illusion to make them all like shiny, like this nice presentation of cask.
Yeah, you see they all light up like the only lootable objects in the room. You see these 40 casks.
Oh man.
I know you're a man who likes his
Cask of ale or
drink.
cask of liquor.
Ale.
Indubitably.
Looks like they've been down here for a while.
aged.
I take notice.
Figured I know you're a man who likes his drink, so found all these.
Let's roll one upstairs.
My man.
All right, you
You're
get on
gonna
the
roll
lift.
one upstairs, or you're gonna roll one upstairs?
one,
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
one then the
I'll let
other.
the audience decide.
You get on the lift, you come up, and as you guys are arriving with one cask of perfectly aged ale, Max and Kibe, I'm sorry, Shrimp and Kibe walk in the front door. Max and Kibe have come downstairs. You guys all, I don't know, what are you doing?
On the way back, I just want to ask you, man. I'm like, hey, man, I just want to know, like, do you trust me? Like,
Yeah, I trust you pretty well. We've been
right.
traveling together a while.
all right, I just want to know, man, because I feel like Baron's kind of giving me and Grit some grief, and I just want to work together. I want to make this whole Dawnguard thing work.
Yeah, Baron's been a bit grumpy lately. I think it's because he murdered some civilians in the street.
I saw that.
I just know that he's probably really penitent and very upset, and he's probably just at the spire praying to Bahamut. I know he's not going to drink tonight because that would be the opposite of repentant
Yeah,
for his sins.
yeah. I mean, whatever he wants to do, that's his deal. Like, he's free to do whatever he wants. But
Yeah.
like, I hope we're friends, but I hope we're at least colleagues, if nothing else.
Yeah, we are definitely we're friends, but
All right.
Baron is slow to trust. The only reason I have gained his trust is because I saved him, and he needs to remember that. I saved him from I don't know, a little girl or something. I can't remember the back history of it, but wait, no, I saved the little girl from him.
I listened to this incredibly well told story.
And you guys open the front door to the spire. And you just open it up and it looks like
And what do I see?
you see
A party, baby.
party starting.
I look at Baron. I was like, Baron, we can really party. I mean, I know we're supposed to be relaxing. Like, I know we're in trouble. I'm just saying,
No.
we can get some girls.
This is grief drinking, man.
And I pull out some sharp sugar. I'm like,
that is contraband.
whoa. Maybe a little bit. I'm just saying.
Maybe 100%.
I look at him and I was like, I know you know thieves can't. You got a rough edge to you.
that just helps get you into places in the city, man. It's not you don't use it to get contraband.
No, man. I saw you.
I can't partake in anything. I can't partake in anything that would besmirch the Beauregard name.
Beauregard, come on, man. I know you've had to party. Anyone who knows Thieves Can't knows. Come on.
No, the Beauregards are very respectable people, and we take our name seriously.
They're all drunkards.
Well, that's Keybait's got that part a little bit right.
It's different if it's legal. It doesn't matter what it does to your body.
Absolutely, this guy gets it.
All right,
as long
man.
as it's
All
legal,
right.
it's
Yeah,
fine.
it's all about reputation.
All right, man. All right. I take the sharp sugar off the table.
All right.
Contraband out of here.
You want to get some curls though?
Some what?
Some women's.
Some curls.
Girls, you go bust out
Hit the gym real quick.
I'm probably just gonna stick here with this drink.
All right.
I walk up to
You're gonna bust out
Baron.
some deadlifts.
I mean, we were explicitly told to not do that. So
I walk up to Baron. I'm like, I'm very
I'm not getting
disappointed in you.
18 this time, or however many it was.
Keybait's got something to say.
I'm very disappointed in you. I thought you'd be here repenting for murdering those people in front of the Magnolia Manor.
I didn't kill anybody.
You didn't murder anybody?
No, I punched somebody off of a banister.
Dill killed that
was
dog,
about
though.
it. I didn't do any lethal
Oh,
attacks.
okay. I just thought you picked some guy
Except
up
for that orc who
that didn't even attack us yet.
By the way,
Threw him off a
Strongblade,
house.
bring out your new pet dog. You got the little dog statue, right?
Oh, the cat statue thing.
It's a dog
It's a dog
statue. It was the mastiff, right?
Oh, is that what a mastiff is?
Or a
Yeah.
mastodon.
A master was.
I thought it was like a panther or something.
Is that what you think a mastiff is?
I don't know that
Dog.
word.
All right,
Good night, everybody.
Giant ass dog.
He just thought since Grits has a magical panther.
You leave my uncle out of this.
So, Keybabe, were you done?
Yeah, we're done. You disappoint me.
Well, okay. Tell us like I disappoint myself to have this shame fall on us as a group.
I feel zero.
So I have one thing to do. Just party
embarrassing.
right meow.
I don't know about partying, but I'm gonna get buried in this.
I get like some of the ale and I
Yeah.
go find the most luxurious of bedrooms.
All right.
I follow him.
All right. And you guys begin doing whatever you're doing into the night.
Well, before I go to bed, I look for my mount. Did they bring our mounts to the spire, or where did we leave them?
Yes.
Hooray!
I check on my mount, give him some food,
Okay.
and I go to bed.
I go hang out with Mr. Monroe.
Okay.
I ask Grits about his tattoos.
He follows you into your room.
I say,
And
take your shirt off. I want to look at
I
something.
say get naked.
I rub my eyes. I'm like, Keybabe, those. I don't talk about those.
I say, okay. Sorry,
Please,
listeners.
please don't ever bring those
sorry for
up.
prying.
I will definitely bring them up again later because I'm very crab curious.
I get like incredibly like flustered and angry, like more so than I've been so far. And I get real close in his face, like, Keybabe, if there's any trust between us or any friendship between us whatsoever, you will never bring these up again.
I really want to do a mental shout to everybody.
Including Grits.
Everybody
Check out his tattoos.
I just do a mental shout saying, okay. So everybody hears me say, okay.
That was weird.
So you just know I'm in the room agreeing to whatever Grits is asking of me.
I leave the room and go to a different room
Oh.
and make sure they'll lock him out. That I'm the only one in my room.
You just scored the most luxurious room.
I did. That was easy.
Well planned all along. That's pretty funny.
All right. And you guys party into the night or go to your respective rooms and do whatever you're doing.
Zero party.
Drink.
Yeah.
I put all my stuff in
You
my
solemnly
luggage
drink
room,
into the
I am
night.
pity drinking.
and then I scratch on Grits' door, and then I go back to mine.
After he brought my tattoos, I am now just pissed off and go to sleep.
All right.
I just go to sleep, and I tell Mr. Monroe to wake me up early in the morning because we have a dragon.
You're sleeping in the stable?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Just hanging out with my buddies.
All right. It seems like a great stopping point to me.
Yep.
We'll go ahead and call it there, guys.
We're going to sleep.
Yeah. Did we have any announcements today? Got some stuff going on.
I do want to thank Ketchup Candles again for making this place not smell like butt.
Yeah. Those are still going strong, too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah, just
like
the
those.
samplers. Not even the full
Little
blown
tiny.
ones. They're still going.
I mean, they're good candles, so even if your place doesn't stink, it's still nice to have these candles.
Having a stinky place is not a requirement.
I mean, yeah, but like I'm just saying, they're that good. They can make this place smell good. So like,
Yeah.
if your place is pretty neutral, they're amazing.
Yep.
I mean,
Well,
we've got a bucket that we poop in the corner, and you can't even barely smell
That's
it.
not entirely true.
Moral of the story, Trace House smells like ass.
Yeah, it smells like ass. Yeah, real bad.
Yep.
Not the house, like the basement. Like the
Just where we
basement
poop.
doesn't smell like ass.
That's-
Just where we poop.
I got some fan mail.
Hooray!
We got a buddy up in Huntsville who's starting a D&D club at his
Still
school.
have fans?
So this is really exciting. There's a teacher up in Huntsville. His name's Casey, and he started. He started
What up, Casey?
A D&D club, he's starting a D&D club, and I'm going to read a part of it. It's a long email, but just the part pertaining to the podcast. And it says, "I keep bringing your keep binging your podcast to catch up since only starting it about a month ago, and I keep getting more and more excited." And and so many ideas. I keep
Tell me
getting
more.
I keep getting impressed with not only Brian's ability to create an amazing story in improv, but with the whole party's ability to do those same things. I love how the party gives every character that Aaron plays a hard time. Also, the way you guys interact with Ralph coming in and out of the story is amazing, especially in season 2 when he says, "I used to be known as Ralph," and the Google says, "No, I'm Ralph." So, thanks, Casey. Thanks for listening.
Casey.
Thank you so much, Casey.
Yeah.
And good luck with that club.
Yeah, good luck
that
with the
means a lot to
D&D
us.
club. That's really awesome.
It'll be fun.
I wish I had one in high school.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was, I guess that's it for the night. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Check out our
yeah,
Patreon
that's
page
right.
if you guys want to help out monetarily. There's a link in the episode description. If you're on iTunes, reviews on our episodes would be awesome. Help other people find the podcast. Like us on social media and wherever you listen to the podcast on. That would really help us out, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Ah!